Hello YouTube, it's a Faceless Man here, and today I have a video for the new investor. A lot of people have the question is, if you have as little as, $10, can you really invest in the market? And the answer is yes, guys. If you can at least invest $10 a month, there is a stock that you can actually jump into and, just stay there alone to actually make a decent return in the future. Now this stock has proven to me that, it can be a good return and, it can be some sort of a success. So it's not going to make you a millionaire. It's not going to make you a huge income, but it's going to give you a good return. And eventually, through compound interest, this stock can actually get you going. So it's something to actually start off in. So I'm going to start off with Gladstone. Now, I do like Gain, but Gladstone is the cheaper stock and it does pay a better dividend. So yeah, as you see, it's in the red today, but that doesn't really matter. So again, people, especially new investors, get scared when they see red. And of course, if you lose a little bit of money, it doesn't matter. As you see right here, I'm down $7.14, but eventually I'm going to make that back from dividends. And this stock tends to actually jump up and down a lot. So as you see, it comes back up. So it's a very stable stock. It does have a steady price. So, eventually it's going to stay between the $8 and $9 mark. And that's not always a bad thing, because when you're trying to buy into a share, you want your portfolio to actually be stable so you can actually compound your interest, which that means that a stock like Gladstone pays a dividend every month of 7 cents per share. As you see, it has a dividend yield of 8.842, which does pay, again, a 7-cent dividend every month for each share you have. So, you do the math, guys. 44 shares times 7 cents, you're going to be getting that return. You can use that money to reinvest that money and buy more of the same stock. So, pretty much every time you get paid a dividend, when you have the same amount here making a dividends, and this is going to be pretty much paying itself, and you're going to keep growing your share prices with the dividends that you're getting from the shares you currently have. So if you're a new investor and you can only invest about, let's say $10 a month, that's enough, guys. You can jump into the stock. Within the year you'll buy 12 plus, whatever. Let's say you put $10, you're gonna, let's say, get it at $8.50. You're gonna have $1.50 left. By the end of the year, you're gonna be able to buy another, 3 or 4 shares, whatever. So instead of buying 12, you're gonna be able to buy 16, and that's just investing $10 a month. And that's not going to make you rich. It's not going to make you wealthy, but again, it's going to give you a good return, and eventually you're going to have a good return in the long term. So that's what you need to think about. Think about a stable future and something that can actually give you a good return and keep up with inflation and probably even more. So again, as you see a stock like this, it's always, it's never going to give you a high return. It's going to be very stable, but with its dividend payout, eventually in the long term, you're going to end up getting, a good return in dividends. And it's not always about, making your portfolio go up, because if let's say you buy this stock at $5 and in a year it's at $8, yeah, you made that return, but now you're buying the stock at a more expensive price. So, if let's say it stays more like in the $5 mark, you buy 200 shares at $5, then you have, 200 shares. But if it goes up to like $8, you're going to have less of the shares. So instead of, your portfolio is going to be almost about the same, but the price average is going to be higher. I don't know if I made that clear, but I hope you understood that. If you didn't, please feel free to ask questions. But again, this is a really good stock or you can say company, because they've been really well. They've been constant with their dividend. They've been very stable. They've been productive, and there's something you can actually kind of leave there for a good year and it'll still be good. So yeah, guys, this is my stock recommendation for today, and I hope that, you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't, then I'm sorry. But, feel free to ask any questions. Again, this is my stock recommendation. I'm not telling you to get into it. Hopefully you do the research before you jump into it. But again, you do get a good return with this one. And, eventually you could do a compound interest, which you could reinvest the dividends that you get here to buy more of the same one at a good price, so you can, increase your shares to even get more dividends out of it. So if you guys don't have Robinhood, please use the link in the description down below so you can actually get Robinhood, and you will get a free share of a stock, which is pretty cool. And you got to start somewhere, guys. If you want to become wealthy with the market, then you got to start somewhere, but don't expect to be wealthy in the next few months, because not everybody can get there. But the thing is that you can get there. Just be patient, be smart, and just know that everything's a work in progress. Because if you think you're just going to jump in, make a lot of money, then that's the wrong mentality. Set up your mentality, read a couple of books. What is it? Sorry. I'll actually put a link in the description down below, hopefully, or in the next video. I'll recommend a book that you guys can read that'll help you out a lot. But again, compound interest is probably one of the best ways to go. I do day trade, guys, for a living, so I'm telling you, it's not an easy thing. I don't succeed all the time, but I do have the money to lose, and I do have the money to gain. And again, it's not the easiest thing, so don't try to jump into day trading, guys. Just try to go into a long-term investment for now and slowly learn how to swing trade, then go to day trade. So so you can actually learn before you lose any money. Because people that just jump into the market, try to make quick profits, they end up losing money, and they just get out and they're pretty much done with it. So that's what I don't want from you guys. I want you guys to actually take it slow, learn, and just be patient, because you will get there. If you're patient, it might take you 5 years, 6 years, maybe more, I don't know, maybe a year. You never know. It depends how much you're actually investing. But if you're any investor, guys, please take your time and be patient, because you will get there. You just have to be patient, and do not get greedy, because that's your downfall. So my recommendations on Bitcoin, guys, don't jump into it. It's just too crazy. Bitcoin is not something you need to get into. Don't follow this trend. Just trust me, don't get into Bitcoin. So yeah, that's it for me. If you guys like the video, again, please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. So thank you. Peace out.